Shalom, all praises to Yahweh by Shemel, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, by Shem Kakwadash. My name is Jacob from Plaintables Camp. And this lesson is on we will be changed. All right, we're going to receive superhuman bodies. I have 5 scriptures I'm going to go over with you. First, which should be the most obvious, is 1 Corinthians 15:51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall rise incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Okay? Meaning we're going to metamorphose, which is a change. All right? So when the elect go up into space, they're going to change. When the dead rise, in the ancient world, you had people rise from the earth. That could very well happen again. Rise from the earth. And if their bodies decompose, they'll recombinate back into, earth matter, terrestrial matter. That could happen. All right. Remember, this is the last time. Events that are going to take place are never going to take place again in our setup. All right. It says, the last trump, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. All right, so we're not going to always be in these weak bodies. All right, we're gonna evolve. We're gonna evolve. All right, Esau talks about his little evolution. We evolve from monkeys and all that shit. That shit is bullshit. It's a lie. But our bodies are going to evolve from our normal state now into a God state. All right, but we still be in the flesh. All right, this is Philippians 3:20. For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall change our vile body. Philippians 3rd chapter, 20th verse and 21st verse. Who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. Yeah, death is swallowed up in victory. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Don't forget that. All right, next verse, Wisdom of Solomon 3:7 and 8. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. So we're going to be glowing. We're going to be like a burning lamp. All right? Like the lights in the seraphims giving off their light. We're going to be glowing, shining like the sun. All right? And we're not going to be squinting our eyes either. Not going to have to put a veil over our head like Moses had to for the people, because his face is shining too bright. All right? They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. That's going to happen. All right? So the elect are going to shine. All right? The chosen people will shine. Daniel 12:3. So if there's a chosen people, that means there's a subordinate people, the Edomites. Daniel 12 in the 3rd chapter. You start from the 1st chapter if you want. And they shall be wise, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. Look up there in the firmament, how bright it is. You got the sun, all right, and you got the elements, all right. Bright, the morning time, dawn, daytime, full of light. All right, that was Daniel 12:3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. That's light. All right, that's bright light. All right. So that's going to be the difference between the Israelites and the other nations. And even without the light, our stature is going to be so, let me use the word awesome, that even without the light, our countenance is not going to be anywhere measured, can be compared to a Hamite or an Assyrian or an Edomite. Our countenance is going to be like we're angels without the light. But then we're going to be glowing with light. We're going to be on top of our natural stature, just our body, which the light is a part of our body. All right, it's not separate. I'm just saying, if we were to power down, all right, like going like Super Saiyan 3, the down to regular power, right? If we were to power down, and I think we're probably going to have to power down in front of certain people where they're going to have to wear like shades, you know? Maybe they're going to have to, people going to have to wear shades. If we come in their presence, we're going to be glowing like the angels in heaven. So like the stars and the like I said, the stars, the firmament. So it's going to have to be some buffer to not, you know, hurt the other nations when we don't want them to be hurt, you know, or blind them. All right, because Moses had to wear a veil. If Moses had to wear a veil, how much more when we get our superhuman bodies? And the veil wasn't for Moses, the veil was for the people, because his face was shining. How much more? And I was a particular, you know, power. All right, and it said his face shined. You can fact check that. Our whole body's gonna glow. All right, because it don't give you like specific. It says we are going to shine. They are going to shine. All right, so our whole body. So the angels, not just their face shine, their whole body glows. It emits light. All right. That was Daniel 12th chapter. And this is the last one, 1 John 3:2. It says, Beloved, now are we the sons of the power, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. So because we're actually able to see the Most High, the Son, the angels, all right, we're gonna have to evolve. Our bodies are going to have to be changed in order for us to be in the presence and actually speak with and touch Yahushua. All right. There's no way that these bodies can inherit the kingdom. They're going to have to be dissolved, broken down to their elements, and then put back into the earth. And we're going to have to. Then the Lord Yahushua going to have to bring new bodies in to house our spirits on terra firma, earth. All right. So that was the 5 scriptures. That was 1 Corinthians 15:51 and 52. Philippians 3rd chapter, 20th verse, 21st verse. Wisdom of Solomon, 3rd chapter, 7th verse and 8th verse. Daniel, you can read from the first verse, but I started at Daniel 12:3. And the last one was 1 John, 3rd chapter, 2nd verse. All right, so knowing that, that's what we're going to inherit. All right, now all Israel's going to inherit that, but you're going to have different tiers, all right, different ranks. All right, so that's what we look to. We think about the things that are coming more than now. Now, things that are happening now are very important, but they don't compare, because while our actions right now are important, because that's going to lead us into our rank in the future, and it's all ordained by the Father. It was written by the Father Yahweh, and Yahweh, his Son Yahushua, carried out the blueprint. All right, so we know that these things, we believe that these things are going to come to pass. Our bodies are going to be changed, and we're preparing our works and our faith right now, which faith precedes the work. Because we have faith, we're able to actually perform that work. All right, which I'm about to go out to camp now to preach the gospel, and we're gonna keep it simple. All right, because we don't owe these people explanations. All right, like the apostle been saying, we control the narrative. What you guys say, you outsiders say, is not important unless it has to do with the subject matter. All right, and even then, you don't have the right to speak. All right, unless we want you to speak. All right, you approach us, correctly and cordially, like a brother. You might get your question answered, because we don't have to answer your question anyway, because we control the narrative. All right, so let's leave that there. Hope you were edified. Shalom.